Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Cotswold Bees channel and to this week's beekeeping tip of the week. Now here in the UK, depending on where you are, your thoughts will be turning to putting supers on your hives and hopefully getting some wonderful honey for this season. And so what we're going to do in this beekeeping tip of the week is look at super frames and, more importantly, the foundation that's in them. Now basically there's two types of foundation that you can use. There's the wired foundation, and this is the foundation that's got the wires running through it, or you can use the thinner foundation with no wires in at all. Mostly here at Cotswold Bees we use this thin unwired foundation, and the reason that we do that is because we actually produce a lot of comb honey and rather little in the form of liquid honey. If you're going to spin out your honey, you really must use frames with wires in, because otherwise as you're spinning it, if you're not very careful, the whole thing will just blow apart in the extractor and you'll end up with a lot of wax in the honey. So that's the point about whether you use wired foundation or unwired foundation. However, that's not the beekeeping tip of the week. What a lot of people will do is use a mixture of the two. So some wired foundation for where you're going to produce liquid honey, and some unwired foundation, the thinner foundation, for your cut comb. And you'll put them on your hive and all will be well in the world. The problem is, when the bees eventually pull out the cells, fill them full of honey, cap them in beeswax, there's a load of propolis all over the place, you look at your frame and you can't remember if it's wired or unwired. So what I do is, on all my frames that are wired, the moment I've actually put them together, take a Sharpie, and all I'm going to do is on one side I'm just going to put a W. So there's my W on the frame. Now I know when I look in my super, anything that's got a W on has got wires in it and is unsuitable for cut comb. So there you are, beekeeping tip of the week. If you're going to use wired and unwired foundation, make sure you mark it up, and mark up the wired foundation with a W, and you'll have no problems at all when you come to harvest, knowing which to spin and which to use for cut comb. Hope you enjoyed that and found it useful. Look forward to seeing you again for the next beekeeping tip of the week. But until then, enjoy your beekeeping. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the tip of the week, and also if you haven't subscribed, we'd be very grateful to have you along as a subscriber. And until then, enjoy your bees, enjoy your beekeeping, and we'll see you next week for the tip of the week.